that so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, give proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, save us that star-spangled banner yet wave, for the land of the free and the
The Avenue of the Flags event has been going on since 1986, I believe it is. And it grew from a handful of flags to almost 2,000. And that's the large casket flags. But there's another element to it. We have recently started placing flags at each individual veteran's grave site. And that has really come to fruition this season. We've been working on the new Small Flags project for the past 8 months with due diligence, and it paid off on Saturday when we got them placed at each veteran's gravesite. The public was the key to its success. We did the planning and the legwork to develop this, but the public showed up with a great sense of community service and patriotism, and we thank them very much.
Well, my dad was he was working quite a bit, and he'd come once in a great while to help with the 4th of July booth and stuff when it was around the Oval back in the early 60s and stuff. But being him, he repaired shoes and leather over at Charlie's Shoe Shop in Center. He spent about 50-some years doing leather, and so I just remember him being a member. I remember him having his cap, but hardly got a chance to go there. He was paid all the time, but he was always busy working, so once in a while he'd go down there and help out with the booth and stuff. I remember my dad as being, how to say, remembering anything. It was probably curiosity when I was a kid, because he lost his eye in the war. His eye got shot out and got shot up. And he'd take his eye out to clean it in the morning when I was, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old. And I couldn't figure out how he took it out. And I said, Dad, how do you do that? And he goes, he started laughing at me and goes, no, it's just, I lost it. And I need to clean it, you know, this eye is not real. So I looked at it, he had 2 of them. And he'd clean them every morning. So it was just curiosity then when it started, you know. And my dad never really talked about the war at all whatsoever. I think I got, when I went and joined the Marine Corps, he asked me not to go or this and that. He goes, you don't know what you're going to do on there. I said, well, I want to know a little bit of what you did. So I volunteered in '67, and when I come back, my dad, first thing he says, how was it? I said, it was kind of rough. He kind of smiled, and that's all he said. So we didn't really speak about the war or nothing until probably the last 10 years when he moved to Exeter. My mom was a diabetic, so he used to take care of her all the time, 24/7. And he asked me to help him. And that's a rough job. I didn't realize how bad it was. But anyway, he was the kind of guy that when I found out more about him was that would be using the weed eater, and a couple of times I did it behind his back. I was trying to start up, and he jumped. He goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm trying to start this up." I said, "What's going on?" He goes, I said, "Dad, what is it?" He goes, "Well, sounds like a German burp gun." It got me a little nervous. Oh, okay. So that's how I started knowing him and stuff. And I think the last 10 years we got real close because I got a chance talking about the war and stuff. And World War II veterans, tell you what, they went through a lot of stuff, more than I could even imagine. So he's kind of like my dad's, well, he's my hero. Anyway,
Tell me whatever you want,
no, I'll tell you, he was kind of guy that you didn't talk bad about World War II, because he had this thing that he'd say, "Were you there?" He goes, "No." "Did you fight?" He goes, "Well, then you got nothing to say about it." So he's a good man, a good man.